Ooh, look at it, looks like a space station. Yeah, right, okay. Cheers. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. It's not homebrew, it tastes bloody good. This is Rogue's Yellow Snow IPA. That comes in a single serve 1.3 gallon keg, or 5 litre keg, which is quite handy for the end of the day. I say single serve because it's got a little air valve on the top to relieve the pressure so that you can pour it out. It sucks the air in. So you can't really let this little puppy sit around for too long. Once you open, drink it. Get it done. Now, the reason I'm drinking Rogue beer, other than the fact that it tastes fucking great, is I don't have any homebrew. I know, a brewery with no homebrew. Well, I do. I've got some in the fridge. I have the homebrew bottle tour that I haven't drunken yet, which I will be, and then refilling and sending on its merry way. Also have beer from Malibu that I haven't cracked open yet, that I will be. Also have another couple of little beers in there that I've sort of been saving, and some, you know, some interesting beers. A couple of weeks back I went to a homebrew tasting and tasted some interesting beers there as well. Lots of things have been happening, so I missed last week. I forgot it. I didn't forget it. I ran out of time. I didn't get a chance to do a Homebrew Wednesday last week because I was busy. I was busy thinking up stuff for the SJ Pour Challenge. I was busy working on some of the SJ Pour Challenge. I was organising some collaborative brews. I've got a couple of collaborative brews that are coming up very soon, actually. I have a collaborative brew that's happening on Sunday. We're doing a brewing demonstration at Brew Zealand, a brew shop in Petone, in Wellington. Myself, Scott and Steve from the Hut Brewer Facebook group, we're shooting down to Brew Zealand and we're doing a 46 litres, what's that for Pats fans, I understand, 46 litres is 5, carry the 1, 2, what, about 12 gallons? 12 gallons? 12 gallons, something like that. Yeah, about 12 gallons of Imperial IPA. I've got to remember to keep on doing all this metric stuff with the US guys, so they understand what's going on. Otherwise they've got to whip out their calculators and they lose track. But yeah, so we're doing a brew demonstration to some Kit and Kilo brewers and some new brewers. It's just an open day. Come on down to the brew shop, smell the wonders of all grain and get enticed. It's going to be brewed on a 3-tier system that is actually going to be up for sale as well, so that if a newbie brewer wants to come along and purchase it, come along on Sunday. But yeah, it's going to be fun. Also doing another couple of collabs with some other ideas and bits and pieces. Excuse me. Yeah, having a little mini beer fest and stuff. So there's lots of little bits and pieces that are floating around, lots of ideas and lots of things that are happening. It's all really exciting. The war of the wheats. I've finished my beers, I've drunk them all. Boom! I've scored them, I've rated them, I've fired them off to Braden. We're just waiting to hear the results. Waiting for everybody to finish drinking all those beers and get those scores off so that we can announce who the People's Choice winner was and who the BJCP winner was. The winner of the BJCP, who was judged by 1, 2, 3 BJCP judges, their beer came out with 44 out of 50. Fuck. That's good. Damn, that's real good. So, really keen to find out what the overall verdict of the War of the Wheats was. And cheers, Braden. Cheers to you for organising such a wonderful competition. It's been fun. Speaking of wonderful competitions, challenges, the SJ Pour Challenge. Sponsorship is rolling along quite nicely here in New Zealand. We're getting lots of little bits and pieces done. Sponsorship everywhere else in the world is starting to follow through as well. Canada, Sammy, you're doing a great job. Alright, awesome stuff. Bobby, welcome aboard. Yes, that's right. You heard it right here. Bobby Myers is in the SJ Pour Challenge. She may be brewing a Colt 45 clone, but hey, all for shits and giggles, it'll be fun, and it might win, who knows. Hey, no, I don't know what Bubby's going to be brewing, but I'm sure it's going to be interesting. 8 days, 7 days, couple of days, 7 days max, for US registrations, and then it's closed. Okay, so US is going to close its registration for the SJ Pour Challenge within about 7 days. So it's best that you get your registrations done if you're in the States. And if you're anywhere else in the world, do it as well, because we're going to be closing 16th of May, 11th of May I think, for Europe. So if you're going to do this challenge, get in and do this challenge. I can't express how important it is that we know the numbers before we finalise our sponsorship. And of course, sponsorship is what makes this challenge work, because it pays for the logistics of getting the beers shipped internationally. Yeah, good stuff. Right. As I said, I've got no homebrew. I do, however, have a beer brewing. I actually got 2 beers brewing. I still got a beer in it. Brewed it at Christmas time. I don't think it's going to be any good. I've tasted it, it's not tasting too bad. Oh, it's been sitting a while. But in here, there is an epic pale ale. Look at that. It's not exactly pale, it's a bit cloudy, but it'll be fine after it's crashed. That big green thick layer of goodness on the top and on the bottom, because this has been ranked in a secondary, is 100 grams. Yes, you heard me right. 100 grams in a 19 litre batch, and it's 100 grams of Sriracha Ace. So I do believe Finney said to me it's going to taste like a lemon meringue. So tasted pretty good before I put the dry hopping in. Whew, let's see what it works out to be like. Anyway, that beer, I'm looking forward to trying. 2,000 subscribers. Cheers guys, I hit 2,000 subscribers and wow, shocked, humbled, blown away, really. I wasn't prepared for it. I know that subs keep on sort of going up, and I thought to myself, I'm going to do another beer giveaway when I hit 2,000 subscribers, and it's going to be epic, it's going to be awesome. Might even be a competition, the 2,000th subscriber. But then I realised that once you get, well, YouTube's changed a little bit, and you don't get an email every time someone subscribes. I sort of get an email for every 5 subscribers I get. So the email sort of comes through and I go, subber. And then I check and it's like, whoa, it's jumped up 10. Okay, interesting. So that sort of rules out working out who the 2,000th subscriber was. So I'm going to do a little competition, but I'm not going to tell you about the competition today. I'll tell you about the competition another day when I've worked out what it is. It will involve beer, surprise surprise, and it will involve beer travelling somewhere else. So very much like the 1,500th subscriber giveaway, I'll have some bottles of beer to fire away, and there will be a little competition for it. But hey, not even a competition, all you have to do is go like and comment or something like that. Hard stuff, eh? But yeah, cheers, thank you, blown away, that's really cool. Yeah, wow, 2,000. What's the next milestone? 3,000. Go, yeah. But cheers. Cheers to everybody that subscribed. Cheers to everybody that's liked, commented and watched this video. Cheers to everybody that shared it. Cheers to everybody that's Google Plussed it. Cheers to everybody that's watched it on a big screen in your lounge. Hope I look alright on a big screen. Cheers to everybody that's spoken to their friends about it. Just cheers, really. To everybody. Raise a drink. Enjoy it. Alrighty. Also just wanted to show you what was happening with the parallel counterflow chiller. Now, here's the bits. The video will be coming. I'm just making sure that I have the bits all put aside so I don't run out of bits when I go to do the build video. But this is the end that I'm going to be connecting up to my parallel counterflow chiller. Look at that, sexy. Looks like a space station. Cool. But yeah, anyway, it is a splitter. Okay, I've got a 3-way ball valve on here. This is my wort will be coming in here. And this will be going, poke it down, and it will come down past the temperature probe and back out to be recirculated. Or, I turn my ball valve around this way and it will come straight through, hit my aeration stone and out this outlet into a fermenter. Yay! So, just want to show you why I built it this way, because you can see there's a hell of a lot of quick disconnects everywhere. The reason I did that is because I like to reuse stuff. Let's say, for example, I needed to just do some aeration of some beer coming out from a different line. I could quick disconnect this, plug a beer line in there, plug a beer line in there, and have my oxygen coming in there. Now I'll show you a little picture of what is inside there so you get an idea of what it is, but it's a 200 micron stainless steel aeration stone. Now the other reason that I do this is I can take this bit apart and I can drop it in boiling liquid, sanitize it all, nice and easy. It's all solid stainless steel, well it's all screwed together, but hey. The other reason I use quick disconnects is when you're screwing in stuff, you end up with your temperature gauge going, oh fuck, it's around the wrong way. So with a quick disconnect, you have the flexibility to turn it around and orientate the way that you want it. Even that way, if you're on an angle. So that's bloody cool. And same thing. Whip it off and put that onto the end of a pipe. And then you've got a temperature gauge. It's just like Big Boys Meccano. Here's a 3-way T-splitter that I can use as well. And I can take the 3-way ball valve off. I can plug a pipe in there and have 2 outlets and control it. So, I can even put the temperature gauge at the end. So it just gives me lots of versatility. Using these things, using these quick disconnects, I can quickly pull it apart, clean all the components individually, and put it together in a different configuration and use it different ways. So, if you are going to be designing up something, consider how you're designing it up and whether you can reuse the parts. And also, whether when you get the bit, you need to rotate it and make it in the right orientation. Cheers. So anyway, once again, thank you everybody that has subscribed, liked and commented the video. Cheers. Have yourself another one.